Welcome back to Auto Style Minute. In my last video, it's right up here if you want to go see it, I shared with you fall trends and what's going to be big and all of these wearable trends that we saw coming down the runway. And in today's video, I just wanted to translate some of those trends for you because it's sometimes when you see these artistic pieces coming down the runway, you're like, I can't wear that. How is that even possible for me to wear? And obviously it's not, and we have to translate that. And of course, designers do that and stylists do that and translate it for you. And why pay attention to trends in the first place? Well, first of all, it'll give you a way to just stay updated with your trends. You'll go to stores and you're like, what's going on? And now you'll be in the know. And also if you're not somebody that's very trendy, you have more classic style, such as myself, you'll pick up on some of these pieces and just, you know, through either accessories or just through color in a more understated way. So I definitely don't consider myself a trendy person, but I always love to stay current and bring a little splash of trend into my style, as I'm sure you do, because that's why you're following me. So here we go. Here is the translation of these wearable fall trend pieces that we saw coming down the runway. Remember I talked to you about leather head to toe? Well, obviously you don't have to do that, but there are just many leather options now available, including blazers, including belts, including scrunchies, including headbands, bracelets, leather rings, lots of leather options now available. And it's really nice because it's just another fabric for you to be able to play with. And also because it's fall, it's a little bit cooler, you're able to play with more of these options. I forgot to say hats as well. Leather little caps are super cute. Obviously leather purses. So definitely I'm all about this leather head to toe trend, not because I'm going to be wearing leather head to toe, but there's just a lot more options available. And I especially love the leather blazer because a little over the moto jacket, I'm onto something different. So leather head to toe, love this. I also shared with you that trousers and slouchy trousers are also a big trend. Now, what I'm excited about with this trend is that, well, first of all, I am not a jean lover. I work from home most of the time and I'm sitting down, so jeans aren't super comfortable. I don't want to be in my leggings either. I want to be dressed up. I love trousers and I just love that there's a more kind of more of a trend for trousers because that means that there are just going to be more options available. Am I going to go for a big baggy slouchy trouser? Probably not. That's not my style. But the fact that there's going to be more options available in different colors, such as this French blue and greens and reds, burgundies, I'm definitely going to be behind it. So you have to keep in mind that sometimes when, you know, something is trending, it just means that there's just more options available for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one cut, this one style, and this one color. So trousers are definitely really big as a fashion trend. So pick up a cute pair. I think it's so chic and so sophisticated for all women. This is an easy one for all of us to wear. How about that corset trend that I talked about? So now you might be like, okay, I get the leather, I get the trousers, but this whole corset thing, I don't know. Well, in our collection, Auto Collection, we have a beautiful corset belt, the Olivia belt, we've got a wrap belt, and what it really is just about defining your waist. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're actually wearing a lingerie like corset, but it just means that yes, hello, get behind defining your waist. And if you're somebody that's thinking, I don't have a waist, but the belt is what creates a waist. So even what I'm wearing right now could be considered kind of part of that corset trend because it is, although it is a jumpsuit, it is more fitted in the waist and more fitted up on top, which makes a nice balance when you're pairing it with a more relaxed fit trouser because you don't want to go loose. You kind of want to go with more of a fitted loose or the other way around. Now I'm going to skip one of the trends and go into the button down. That's also very trendy, like an oversized button down, and that looks really nice over something super fitted like a corset top or just something very fitted with a belt because again, it's just kind of something loose. So maybe you're not going to be wearing necessarily a cardigan, but you could have like a nice button down that you could wear as a cardigan and then kind of like tighten the front or wear it over your shoulders. Lots of different ways to wear this button down, or even like a shack it something like more, like something a little bit warmer as well. But I love this button down trend because I just think it's, again, more sophisticated and it could still be comfortable. The maxi skirt. Now I think this is an easy one. I know some of our petite ladies are like, I don't know, can I wear a maxi? You can absolutely wear a maxi if that's your jam. I would just say like belt it up on top, wear it with something a little bit more fitted, or even if you do go loose on top with a maxi, just belt so that you create that hourglass shape. You kind of give a little bit of a definition, so you don't want to go like oversized and oversized. That's kind of a little bit more of a frumpy style, but if you just bring it in at the waist, it really beautifully creates a nice silhouette. So maxi skirts you can absolutely wear. Also, there's a chunky shoe trend. So if you are petite, you could also pair your maxi dress or your maxi skirt with a platform, and that gives you kind of more height while still maintaining comfort. Sporty style, I think this one's pretty easy because in general, us American women, I think we're kind of a lot more sporty anyway. But you could also take inspiration from European women who wear beautiful and super cute sneakers with their dressy outfits. I just remember being in Milan not too long ago, and women were riding their bikes in like really cute dresses or even like little blazer, because you could see that she just left the office and she has on super cute tennis shoes. So that's a way to kind of mix in a sporty style and something dressy. Or she'll also have maybe a really cute dress on and a sweatshirt over kind of her shoulders. It matches, it all goes together, but it's kind of bringing in a little bit of that sporty and dressy style together, which I think is a lovely combination. Statement coats. I'm so excited about statement coats. Now, obviously, when they're bringing them down the runway, they are super exaggerating. I mean, sometimes you can't even, they're just like this big blanket. But I think that a statement coat is so nice, especially come fall, when obviously like fall has beautiful colors, but like right after fall in the winter, things start kind of graying out. And I think having a beautiful statement coat in a lovely color or print is just so happy, and it really kind of elevates your outfit and your that personal style, and it gives your style just a nice touch. So I love this trend. And just, keep in mind, like keep it to your style. Like don't go crazy, especially it'll probably be more expensive, but you could always go with a less expensive version, or, consignment store and look at those coats there, because I think there are just so many cool and unique ways to wear a coat, and you could always belt it to give it more definition. All right, so a couple more trends that I touched upon in my video were just fabrics. So sheer fabrics, and then cutouts within fabrics are very big right now, and also metallics. So how do we wear these trends? How do we translate them? Well, for example, sheers. Some of us maybe are a little bit too modest. We don't want to wear something like a completely sheer top or pants or whatever it might be. But how about like a scrunchie or something in your hair that's a little bit more sheer? Or maybe you have a top and with like sheer sleeves, or even with the cutouts too, like a beautiful sweater with just like unique cutouts around the neckline. I think that's always gorgeous as well. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have like cutouts right here, right around your bust or your waist. Just look for cutouts that are placed nicely to your taste. And also when it comes to metallics, that's super easy as well. Metallic belts. In fact, over at autocollection.com, you can find gorgeous truffle belts that are like this brown base with a shimmer over it, rose shimmer as well. I think we have Midnight as well, which is more of a black base, kind of grayish black with a sheer shim over it. It's gorgeous as well. So that's a beautiful way to bring in some of that shimmer, some of that shine is through an accessory such as a belt. In terms of other colors, same thing. Belts are a great way to bring in some of those pops of color. So black actually was really a big statement color for fall. Sometimes it's navy, sometimes it's like a dark chocolate. This fall it was black, and then pairing it together with fuchsia, with maybe a green, with a blue. Definitely belts are a great way to bring in color. Same as scarves. You can bring in pops of color. You can go with just like a nice darker base and then brings in pops of color through accessories such as a scarf. and a belt. So some of the favorite colors that I saw coming down the runway were fuchsia, papaya, blues, and greens that were just more vibrant. I think are so pretty come fall. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and seeing some of the trends that are coming up. I hope you could pick up some of these trends just to like update your outfits, update your wardrobe. If you have any questions, leave them for me down below in the comments, and make sure to check out our belt line. I hope to see you over at autocollection.com. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Auto Style Minute.